Hi folks, Sandro here with more cartoon news and shenanigans, and today we've got some just bizarre and wacky news out of the Spongebob world. Plankton. You heard me right. Plankton is getting his own movie. What is the name of the movie? Hilariously, it's just called Plankton. Now that's a working title. It doesn't, they could end up calling it Plankton the movie, right? They could call it that, kind of like the first SpongeBob. It's like SpongeBob SquarePants the movie, right? They could change it, who knows? But right now, it's apparently just being called Plankton, I like it. It's short, it's sweet, it's to the point. Why not, right? So Plankton the movie, what do we know about this? What do we know? Actually, if you're not in the loop, why is this movie happening? So what happened is basically Paramount came out and said there's going to be I actually reported this in February, 4 brand new SpongeBob movies, okay? So if you guys don't know, there's 2 categories here, okay? So spinoff and main SpongeBob movie. The main SpongeBob movies, I'm talking about SpongeBob SquarePants the movie. I already mentioned it. That one had David Hasselhoff in it, right? You guys remember that one? Plankton, the chum bucket. He's taking over Bikini Bottom. I'm a goofy gooba. Rock. You know what film I'm talking about. So there's that one. The second one was called Sponge Out of Water. That one had Antonio Banderas in there, and SpongeBob and his friends, they have an adventure. They end up coming out of the water, and they turn into 3D animated characters. And that was kind of like a transition. It's weird. We had a transition. The first SpongeBob movie was all 2D, and 2D animation is very, hand-drawn, or even if it's just digital, it's very expensive to produce, okay? It's very quality stuff, especially if it's a movie. Whenever they make a movie, oh yeah, it's getting up there. The digits are getting up there. So they're expensive. They're expensive to make. And then in the second film, they went from 2D, and then some portions of the movie were 3D animation. Third movie, so that was SpongeBob, Sponge Out of Water. The third movie was called Sponge on the Run. I thought it was garbage. I did not like this film. I thought it was really, really bad. I didn't like the plot. Camp Coral was coming out, right? SpongeBob's Under Years, Camp Coral. It's a spinoff where SpongeBob is a little kid, and basically what they did in the movie was they did a bunch of these flashbacks where SpongeBob remembers back to when he was a kid at Camp Coral. I really didn't like that. I get it. They were trying to do a promotion for the kids show that they were trying to, make it was coming up at the time, right? Camp Coral was releasing right around the time that movie was coming out. So I could see why they did it. I see why they did it. Absolutely. They wanted to bring the old SpongeBob audience that now they're grown up, right? Like I'm like almost 30 years old. And, people around my age, they have children or they're having children right now. And they're going to, right? If the parents see Camp Coral, they're going to be like, oh, I used to watch SpongeBob as a kid. My kid would love Camp Coral, right? So that was the whole gimmick there. And I don't know, Sponge on the Run, it just, man, the plot was just so weird. It was like, you got, what was it, King Neptune's like cousin or brother or whatever. I think it was his cousin, right? Whatever the hell that guy's name, King Poseidon. And they went down to like Atlantica City, and there was a casino, and it was a whole thing. It was just a really stupid movie. I didn't like it. I didn't like the ending. Just a baffling movie. I don't know what they were thinking with that one, but like I said, actually I do know what they were thinking. They were thinking, let's promote the next generation of SpongeBob with Camp Coral, and I think it led to a bad movie. I really didn't like that movie. And then we're getting a fourth one. We're getting a fourth SpongeBob movie, main series title, and that one's coming up sometime in the next couple years. Then we're getting 3 other movies. The first one, I actually covered it. You guys could see my video just 3 days ago. I talked about like the leaked characters. I actually did 2 videos on this. And this one, actually, look at my face. Oh my God. I was not so happy there, it looks like. But I also cut my hair in the last 3 days, just in case you were wondering. But this is Randy Cheeks, by the way. It's a leaked image. We don't know if it's real. Could have been an April Fool's Day plot. We don't know 100%. But the story is that somebody's resume got leaked online who worked on the film, and they were the concept designer here. So they made these designs, and it seems to be real. I think that, I don't know. It could be fake, but like, God, these look so real. Something about them just seems real. And last time I covered leaks, Courage the Cowardly Dog ended up being real. Courage the Cowardly Dog meets Scooby-Doo ended up being real. So, yeah, maybe this will be real. Maybe it'll be 2 for 2. But yeah, we see a bunch of different characters from, like, Sandy's family. And yeah, Sandy has a twin brother. I mentioned it. His name is Randy Cheeks. Here's their, like, family pet horse named Sparky. I really like this character. It shows that, like, as a kid, Sandy was into science and she made this, like, weird animal, Sparky the horse. I really like this. I really like some of the ideas they went with here. Some of the characters look really weird. There was, like, one character named Tsunami. Yeah, this one just seems stupid. So every SpongeBob movie, they try and put live action in there. So this, I don't know which actor that is, but, like, somebody is going to be playing this character named Tsunami. What a stupid looking character. I don't know, man. I'm not a fan of this one, but okay. So this movie is called Saving Bikini Bottom, right? And it focuses on Sandy and her family. That's the gist. That's all I'm trying to tell you guys. Go watch this video if you want more information. Let's talk about the upcoming Saving Bikini Bottom movie. You guys can go watch that. It came out 3 days ago. Hope you enjoy it. But anyways, so this is the second film called Plankton, and there's even going to be a third one, right? So there's a third one, and we do have a quote here that I really wanted to go over. Asked about updates on the films, Vincent Waller replied that they were in the writing phase. He also stated that Pearl will be in at least one of them, but nothing is final yet, and a lot can change between concept and delivery. So that's really interesting. The third movie could be about Pearl, but also it only says that Pearl will be in at least one. So in the Sandy Cheeks movie, Pearl could be the main Sandy is the main character, but Pearl could be like a side character that helps Sandy save the day. You know what I mean? So Pearl could be in there, but not get her own movie. Just because it says Pearl will be in at least one doesn't mean that, like they said, the concept can change, right? Between delivery. Okay? So by the time the movie comes out, it could be a different character. We could get a Squidward movie. We could get a Larry the Lobster movie, Mrs. Puff, Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, the movie. Unfortunately, the voice actors passed away for Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy, so they would need to recast them specifically. And, so I don't know if they want to, like, intrude on the legacy of those voice actors and make a Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy with new voice actors. I don't know. I honestly can't tell you. But it's interesting to me. It's definitely interesting to me that we don't know. If it ends up being Pearl, I would actually be excited. I would be excited because I have always wondered what happened. How did Mr. Krabs adopt a whale? How does that happen? And where is Pearl's mother? Is she dead? Is she alive? Where's Pearl's father? Is he dead? Is he alive? I want to see the backstory. Some of you guys told me that that'll never happen, though. Apparently, there is a SpongeBob SquarePants Steven Hillenburg created a Bible. Like, he has rules. Every show usually has, like, a Bible, and there are specific rules in those Bibles, right? And apparently one of the rules was that never discuss how Mr. Krabs adopted Pearl. So, I don't know. I'm very torn. On one hand, I'm like, I want to respect Steven Hillenburg, and we don't really need to know how Pearl was adopted, but I'm so curious. What is the backstory there? How the hell did that happen? You know what I mean? It's like curiosity killed the cat. But yeah, if we get a Pearl movie, I really hope it's just not a stupid, like, every time we see Pearl in the show, she's always just hanging out with her teenage friends or going to a party. What could they make a movie about Pearl that doesn't focus on her Mr. Krabs backstory? Like, she just goes to a party and that's the whole movie. Like, SpongeBob has to drive her to a movie. I don't know. What the hell could the plot be? I don't know. But I'm very interested to see what a Pearl movie could bring to the table. I mean, I was also interested in Sandy Cheeks. Like, what could Sandy do? Well, she has science, though, so you could do anything with Sandy, realistically. And they ended up doing a story about saving Bikini Bottom and introducing us to Sandy's family back home at Texas. So I do like that plot. I like seeing Sandy's family. We never touched on them before, so I do like the whole Sandy getting her own movie thing. But Plankton, I never even discussed that. Plankton getting his own movie. What could the plot of this movie be? This is the main topic of the video. I didn't even discuss it. Whoopsie doodles. Yeah, so what can a movie... Okay, so we've already seen Plankton's backstory. We don't necessarily need to see that again. Actually, they did it twice. Didn't they do 2 episodes where, like, SpongeBob... They retcon it, don't they? Don't they retcon Mr. Krabs and Plankton's backstory? I don't want to see that again. I think we've seen that enough. We could also see... Did we ever see how Plankton first met Karen? I think we did, right? I think maybe we did. What else could we see? Plankton getting the formula is done to death at this point. The first SpongeBob movie already did that. Come on. What else could they do? A plot like Mr. Krabs has to be in the movie, right? Like, you're not going to make a movie about Plankton without Mr. Krabs. What about a movie where Plankton tries to create a franchise? Yeah, that's a great idea. Plankton goes out to, like, rock bottom and creates a chum bucket. He franchises a bunch of chum buckets, and Mr. Krabs gets jealous or something. I don't know. I want to see this. I want to see some kind of weird, wacky Plankton movie where he goes to different towns and makes his own chum buckets there. Also, why doesn't Plankton ever just buy another restaurant? Like, is Plankton poor? I don't think Plankton is poor. He has a very sophisticated technological lab, and I just like he has money for a lot of schemes. I think Plankton is rich. Like, maybe not as rich as Mr. Krabs, but I think Plankton is rich. And I would love to see something where, like, Plankton just buys another restaurant. Like, why not do that? Why not do something like that? Just to make, it would be cool just to, like, go up against Mr. Krabs in a different, like, city or something, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where a Plankton movie could go. We do know that Plankton has a massive family. We've seen them before. A bunch of them are like rednecks. We have seen the family before from Plankton for sure. Mother and father. I don't think we've ever seen Plankton's mother and father. That could be the film, actually. That could be actually all 3 films. We're getting one with Sandy where we're being introduced to her mother and father. We're going to get a second one. Maybe this one, Plankton. Maybe this is the movie where we get Plankton's mother and father. And the third one could be Pearl's mother and father. I don't know. Is that a stretch? Doing the same movie 3 times? I don't know about that. Just introducing the family 3 separate times. That could get boring. I don't know. But I'm just spitballing ideas, folks. But I did want to read at least something here. So things have changed. So originally, this was supposed to go to Netflix, right? It was supposed to go to Netflix, but it's no longer going to Netflix. It's actually been confirmed on February 15, 2022. It has been confirmed that the movie will be released exclusively on Paramount Plus in the United States. But it only says the United States. It doesn't say elsewhere. So I'm in Canada. Maybe in Canada it'll be on Netflix or something. They tried to, like, put it on Netflix, right? It was originally supposed to be on Netflix, but in 2000, see, this happened in 2020, right? Paramount Plus was made in 2021. So things changed. Things absolutely changed. So it's pretty interesting, but you could see here they mentioned, like, they were trying to make 3D animated low-budget SpongeBob movies. So all 3 of these movies, Sandy Cheeks 3D, Plankton 3D, the third unknown one that might feature Pearl 3D. They're trying to save money. 2D animation is very, very expensive, so I could see why they're doing that. But that's pretty much everything. I think I covered everything very, very accurately in like 15 minutes. I really hope you guys enjoyed this one. Go watch the other video. It's 26 minutes and it features Sandy and the leaks. And if you want to hear more, if you want to hear me ramble about SpongeBob for 26 minutes, almost half an hour, go watch that film. And, thank you guys. If you made it to this far in the video, bless your soul. Bless your soul. Thank you very much. And I will just say, let me know all your comments in the comment section down below. I'm so interested. What could a Plankton plot be? What could a Pearl plot be? Well, Sandy cheat. We already know the plot. They're going to be saving Bikini Bottom. The movie is literally called Saving Bikini Bottom. But yeah, that's going to be it. Please like the video. Please share the video. Please subscribe. And you got to watch an ad for your boy Sandro so I can keep bringing you these awesome videos. Thank you very much, guys. God bless. Peace out. I'll see you guys next time. And whenever it gets announced what the third movie will be, expect old Sandro to cover it. By the way, I was looking here. I'm literally like one of the only people talking about this. Like literally, if you go on Google and type in like Saving Bikini Bottom, very few people are actually talking about this, folks. Very few people. Oh no. Oh, we're getting the Bikini Bottom rehydrated. But if you type in the leaks, my video comes up first. That's pretty crazy. I'm excited. I'm excited to see my videos getting like so pushed in the algorithm here. But very exciting days ahead. Peace out. Bye-bye. And I'll see you guys in the next one. The end.